Yo, what's good? I'm Judge AC Cuddy, and this is Hip Hop Court. You dig? Hey, man, we got a special inmate interview today, man. We got Paid in Full gonna be in the building today. And let's go ahead and invite him to the live and see what's up, man. Shit. This is really our first interview of the month, you know what I'm saying? And that's really not likely for us, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that was going on this month, man, you know what I'm saying? What's good, everybody that tuned in, man? We got a dope inmate interview coming up. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. Fox Gang 232, Trill Fam, Youngin 2. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. We got my boy Paid in Full about to come in the building, man. Gonna talk about family, you know what I'm saying, being locked up, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna discuss his charges and whatever he can speak on with that, man. So let's go ahead and invite him to the live right now, man. My boy Paid in Full, man. Hey, what city y'all from though, man? I want to know what city y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to tap in with everybody. You feel me? All right, my boy Paid in Full. Yeah,
What's up, my guy? How you feeling today?
I'm good, my brother. I'm blessed. How about yourself?
Man, super blessed, man. I can't complain, man. How everything going?
Man, and everything good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying before, you know, shit kind of a struggle and all that, but shit, we keep it pushing regardless. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay grateful. I try to stay humble because I know shit can always be worse. You feel me?
At all times, man. Must stay humble, man.
Straight
Never
up,
lose that. That's something we never would lose.
straight up. And it's a lot of people that kind of get big headed and you know what I'm saying, they kind of get to feeling themselves too much and you know what I'm saying, they lose all that shit and then shit start fucking up on their karma's a motherfucking bitch, you feel me? So
Hey, trust me, I know, my guy. Trust me, I know. But if you're not humble, man, everything you have will be taken away from you. With no
exactly.
gratitude, that's why I stay grounded at all costs, man. At all costs.
I,
Stay grounded.
shit, man, that done happened to me a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Lost everything, had to get that shit right back. Thought I was feeling myself and shit like that. Thought I was that nigga. Lost everything again, man. Hey, that's one thing God will show your ass, boy. You don't own nothing, man. Everything is up to Him. You feel me?
Hey, man, facts. That's big facts, man. Even this body that you walking with, you don't even own it, man. They going back to them one day.
Exactly. That's real shit, man. That's definitely real shit. Man, so I definitely appreciate you joining us today, man. You know, it's always some ups and downs with us trying to connect and shit like that, but we made it happen, man.
Hey, man, I'm here, man. We here. One thing about the hip hop court is here, man. We here to stay.
Yes,
We going.
sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
we gonna get 1,000. We going 1,000 a day. They
Okay,
gonna bring
okay.
1,000,
Let's do
and then we going
it.
over the top.
Shit. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. You see my boy G Money in the building, man. I see my boy Money Man G Money into the chat and all that. What's good with you, brother? You know we going the fuck up, you dig?
Yeah. Salam alaikum, young Sheikh.
Straight up, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to get it started with you introducing to your to the people who you are and you know what I'm saying, speak on what you can speak on with your charges and all that.
Man, everybody know me, man. I'm Deshaun Henson. You know what I mean? I've been gone 18 on the 20. It's almost
Okay.
over.
Almost up, man. Woo! That boy almost home, man.
You know, it been a long ride, been a struggle, but through it all, I done stayed grounded. I done established myself financially. I done grounded myself. Me and my wife, we got a business up and running. Um, Man, there's so many. I got a friend. We got a group going on, the Trailblazers, and
Okay.
we doing a back to school drive right now for the kids.
Hmm.
We started. We were gonna do a bid with the book bags and everything, but time didn't permit us to do it. So we just had to do the composition pad so they could start knowing how to journal, write, keep up with their life.
Mm-hmm.
It's big thing, man. I got plans, man. In the next 18 months, man, I'll be free. And I got big plans. In here, I didn't let it hinder me in growing. A lot of
Right.
people come in here and they let this, a lot of time, you'll hear 20 years, man. I've been gone 20 years, and automatically a person would think, damn, Has he got institutionalized? Where's his mindset? How do you think? How is he gonna move? And I'm so ready for society. I don't even think prison. When I say I don't even think prison, physically, yeah, truly, I'm healed. But everything I do is for outside. So I would never have to come back, put myself in a position where I have to return to a place like this.
Straight up. Straight up. Hey, you said some real key things right now. You really making boss moves from inside them walls, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's free that ain't doing shit with themselves, man. Tell me, like, how are you even able to manage doing a back to school drive, and how are you keeping your mind right and keeping your mind sharp throughout all the bullshit you got going on? Because you done did 18 years, so I know you done seen a lot of bullshit throughout that time. How you keeping
Man,
your mind sharp throughout it all, brother?
you keep at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, you got to have a stable foundation and you got to have a real support system. I got a real great support system. You know, I got a lot of kids. I got my nieces and nephews. I got my wife. She's been here for 15 of the years. So my support system is one thing. I never gave up knowing that I had to support them. No matter if I'm in here or out there, they still look for me for guidance, for security, for help. And everybody in here, and I hate to say it because it sounds cliche, but everybody in here is like a dollar sign. Everybody needs something, whether it's something to eat. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if it's 1,500 individuals at one compound, out of 1,500, 1,300 of them looking to buy something, whether it's some bottled water. You feel me?
So it's
what I'm saying?
Always a come up.
So it's always a come up. And when they made it where you can electronically move your money, they opened up for the prison system for the prisoners who have potential to make something. Right,
right. So now the real hustlers can actually shine and shit like that. You're not as limited as you was before, basically.
Exactly. Once they gave us control, and this is what a lot of people don't understand, they gave you control of your money. When you can go on and check your bank account, your Cash App account, you actually have control. So electronically, you're not stagnated. You still can grow because you can electronically move your money. You're not hindering yourself.
That's real.
It's so easy. And the thing is, it teaches you how to save. It teaches you how to save your money, appreciate it. Because you got to understand, we live on limited basis. When I say limited basis, $80 worth of food is supposed to take you a whole week. This is supposed to take you a whole week. So you have to try to learn mentally how to live off of $80. You understand?
Yeah.
So once you grasp the fact that I can live off something so minute, or I can obtain something on a larger scale by applying myself, you're going to put your effort into it.
Real shit. Real shit. Hey, man, then what you said, too, like, it's basically a mindset thing as well, ain't it? Because, shit, you got a lot of people with these same opportunities that's not necessarily capitalizing on it. You feel me? You got a lot of people who may be getting even more money and shit, they living worse off. You feel me? So it's really definitely a mindset thing, man. Is there any practices? Shit, my boy G Money said I done lived off $50 a month when he was in grind mode, man. Shit, dog, like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did prison time, but when I did my little time in jail and shit like that, I did a couple little business shit. I had like 25 a week and shit like that. Like my mom Dukes wasn't really trying to support a nigga like that. You feel me? Shit, she had her own shit going on the outside. So shit. So I definitely understanding the struggle with that and all that, man. Shit, you got to make that shit happen, man, one way or the other. You feel me?
Exactly. And like the mindset, you gonna have either one of the two mindsets. It's gonna be fixed, or it's gonna have a growth mindset. I always had a growth mindset, meaning I may say, well, I'm not free. I never say I'm not free. I may say I'm not free just yet. That's letting you know that it's on the way. I may not have $100,000 just yet. That's when the growth mindset. You're not stagnating yourself. You're steady growing. You're not gonna let nothing hinder you from progressing.
Straight up. So shit, man. You also spoke on some key shit as well when you said the support system. You know what I'm saying? You said you got your wife, you got your nephews. You say you got you was telling me you got grandkids. You looking up to you and all that stuff, man. Tell me, man. You know what I'm saying? You are an example for them and shit like that. Tell me, like, how do they help you? Like, is it the conversations and the letters and what all comes into that?
It gives you a sense of purpose because you know you're still loved. You know there's people who out there who still depend, who still want to see you do good, see you transcend. So it gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of drive. A man without a sense, without a goal or a purpose, he's lost. And that's what my family and my support system gives me. I see a lot of people in here give up. It's too much. It's too much for them. I got a life sentence, so I got 30 years, I got such and such. And they would give up. They would let it beat them. Just truly beat them down. When, if you can change the way you think, your perception, you can get through it with ease. It's your perception. It's the way that you perceive it. The way that you're going to make this work for you. It's, what works for me may not work for the next man. But
straight up.
It's a key to it all. It's a key to it all. And that's the respect factor. As long as you demand your respect, as long as you walk with dignity, with respect, I don't care what you did, walk with dignity, you're going to get that respect right back.
And that's really key, man, because unfortunately, a high percentage of our people are bound to end up in the prison system or jail or some type of probationary, some type of shit dealing with the courts and shit like that, man. What type of game do you have for people like newcomers and shit like that so that they don't lose this hope and that they not giving up and shit like that?
Man, the way that you don't give up is know that God has the last say so. As long as you know that you don't have the last say so, the judge, the warden, anything can transpire in your favor as long as you have faith. Truly have faith. You feel what I'm saying? I came in here with a 30-year sentence, but me having faith, being diligent, knocked 10 out. Man came down to a 20. It's at the end. 10 years ago, I still couldn't see the light. I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't see the light. I was just going through the motions. Then it started to get easier. But your family, you must have a strong support system to get through this. Because if you don't, it'll eat you alive. The drug, it's more easy to get drugs in prison than it is on the street.
Ain't that some shit?
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you'll get caught up in the drug use. You'll get caught up in the West. A lot of us don't understand your mental. Your mental will eat you alive. There's so many people of mental health around that you wouldn't even believe that you're not even mental health. They so mental health that have you believing that you think crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Believe that shit too. I done ran across a few of those, so I know exactly what you mean with that, brother. I know exactly what you mean. Tell me, man. My bad. Go ahead.
I was saying that's one of the biggest things I would say for black men is stay tuned with your mental health. That right there will keep you from coming to prison, keep you from doing all kind of things that will deter you from taking care of your family. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got to think. We can't be so emotional. That's what's wrong with the men today. If I had one thing to tell my people in society, my brothers, is don't move off your emotions. Use all your intelligence, your intellect. Use your intellect to make your judgment, to make your decision. Because when you move off your emotions, you're liable to make the wrong decision.
Straight up. Straight up. It's a lot easier said than done, but that's real shit, man. Hey, that's some real ass shit, you feel me? Because you got a lot of motherfuckers out here, oh, they got mad because they bitch did some disrespectful ass shit, so now they crashing out, nigga. Now you got a whole fucking charge on you for a bitch that's fucking another nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yo, motherfuckers really be wilding the fuck out over these emotions and shit like that, bro. So that's some real shit that you said right there, man. For real. And I appreciate you telling that to the people. Word. But tell me, man, you done did 18 years so far, man. That's a long time for that shit. That's a whole childhood and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole fucking child support goddamn situation going and shit like that. Tell me, how has prison changed from when you got in to now?
When I first came to prison, it was really hard because we couldn't even do this right here.
Yeah.
The prison evolved with society. Like I said, when I first came, you couldn't even, it was unheard of to make $100,000 in prison back then when I first came. Because you didn't have the commerce, you didn't have the means. Now it's so easy that it's prevalent. People are buying houses, taking care of their families, sending their daughters and kids to college from right here behind the wall. So it just evolved with time. It evolved with society. It didn't stay behind.
That's real shit. Yeah.
So like, I'm waiting now. I want to do the RV,
The VR
the virtual reality.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm waiting on my virtual reality glasses now. So I want to, you feel what I'm saying? Go to another world for a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I definitely feel that.
It's just being staying tuned to what's going on with the world.
Okay. Okay. For sure, man. For sure. And I can see that as well, man. Niggas we used to fight over the phones and shit like that. And now everybody got not everybody, but if you got it, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers got their phones more often and shit like that. You feel me? Things are more accessible now, is basically what you're saying.
Exactly. You have more of an access to do more things. And the thing that really, really transcended, like I said, believe it or not, was the electronic currency transfer. Once you was able to transfer money electronically, they gave you all the power you need in your hand. With this, and they was, being able to transfer, it was the game changer. That was the game changer. Being honest. Hands down, that was the game changer.
Real shit. Tell me, man, what was some of the most difficult things that you had to experience while being in that motherfucker, man? Because, you know, it's really but Mariah. My bad, dog. My kids all in the background going crazy and shit like that. But I was saying though, what are some of the craziest things that you experienced being in that motherfucker? Because I know you keep your head up as much as possible and shit like that, but it's a lot of hurt behind them walls. It's a lot of pain behind them walls and shit like that, man. Tell me some of the craziest things that you experienced, or it don't even got to be personal to you. Just some things that you seen other motherfuckers go through.
Man, when I first arrived at this facility right here, I seen a guy actually try to hang himself, try to kill himself. And mixed of him trying to kill himself, his friend them going to help him. His same people he eat with, his partner them. He was going through it so much that he wanted to kill himself. They cut the rope and helped him just to try to take his life. They didn't want him to kill himself. They wanted to do it. How deranged or how mentally unstable do you have to be to stop a man from killing himself so you can do it?
Yeah, nah, that's some shit, dog. That's some shit. So you really can't trust nobody. You can't even trust the motherfuckers that saving your life in that bitch type shit. When they stay sleeping one eye open, they really mean that motherfucker, huh?
They really mean it. You must sleep with one. If you sleep in prison and someone knocks on your door and you don't wake up, you in violation to yourself. You violate yourself because being aware is being alive and ill. You must keep your head on the swivel and stay on your pivot at all times. I done got through nothing but level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5. And these are the worst of the worst prisons. You understand? You go see any and everything from males raping males to females and males. You will see it all. And you got, I call it, you have two types of people in prison right now. You have predators, and then you have what you call super predators. The super predators prey on the predators. You feel what I'm saying? You have predators who prey on the weak, and you got super predators who prey on all of them.
Yeah, that's some shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like you hear a lot of these stories and shit like that, man. But shit, until you actually talking to people like you, G Money, and all the people that we talk to and shit like that, that shit really just like movies and shit like that to people out here in the free world and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People can't even really imagine how crazy that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like you see little bullshit on the movies, but that shit 10 times worse in real life, for real.
And you wouldn't believe, man. I'm talking about if you have never ever seen a person truly tortured, you don't want to come to a place like this because it's privilege. Just to see a gang torturing one of their own, and you can't intervene, you can't say nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It would desensitize you. It won't even traumatize you. I'm not even traumatized to it no more. I'm more desensitized. You feel what I'm saying? You see it every day. Somebody getting stabbed up. Look, they going up the wall. He bleeding. It's the norm. But the key is, it makes a real man out of you. Either it go break you, or it go make you all the way tough. Period, point blank.
Straight up.
It's
Man,
no in between.
I can only imagine, dog, cause shit, I'm already knowing, like, from the little time I did and shit like that, you get desensitized to certain shit, like, you know what I'm saying? They think, oh, you got a shower in an open shower. They think that be with some of the worst things, but it'd be like, nah, it'd be way worse shit going on and shit like that. So I'm already knowing, like, I got a little understanding myself for that shit, man. Tell me though, you almost home, man. You on the road to the crib right now, man. Do you have any? Shit, I got the baby bottle on deck. My bad, man. Trying to, I'm trying to multitask like a motherfucker right now. I ain't gonna lie. But do you have what is your goals, your plans for when you do come home, man? What's one of the few first things that you want to do, that you want to accomplish?
My first goal is, see, I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to get a food truck or a box truck, but I'm gonna buy me a truck, because one thing about the transportation business, I don't care nothing about AI. Everything can take over. Transportation needs human bodies. Transportation bid, I don't care if it came across from China on a boat, came by sea, by air, it has to be loaded on a truck to a destination. So with that being said, I'm jumping into transportation.
Hey, that's real shit, man. That's some real ass shit. Just like you said, man. AI taking over a lot of shit, but you still gonna need human bodies for transportation and actually knowing what the hell you doing and shit. It's only so much the AI can handle and shit like that. So that's real shit. Do you have a particular like meal that you wanna eat when you get out, or like is that what kind of things do you think of when it come to touching down and shit like that?
I'm gonna tell you my biggest thought, and you gonna think this is weird. My biggest thought is, my wife owns her own home.
Okay.
Do I want to first move on in with my wife, or get my own place to see, are we compatible enough before we just live all the way together? That's my biggest thought. Am I go ahead and just get my apartment now, or am I gonna move in with my wife, and we just start our family? But I'm thinking I want to get me an apartment. I'm gonna keep it all the way honest with you. That's my biggest thought.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I don't think that's weird at all, man. Cause shit, like, hey, we had this long distance relationship talk already. You feel me? So shit, You ain't trying to pull up and shit like that, and next thing you know, shorty don't know how to clean, shorty crib stink, all that other shit. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? I feel you. I feel you.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting your own shit and figuring that shit out as the time goes. Shit, I'm with you all the way on that one, brother.
So that's my biggest issue right now. Like
Okay. Okay.
from 2021 and 22, every week I bought me a pair of shoes. During the pandemic
Mhm.
was pretty good to us.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
during the pandemic, every week I
Okay.
bought me some shoes just so I can start building things up, so I won't have to rush straight out there and be like, with my head cut off.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah. Trying
already
to
I
figure some shit
already
out.
built my foundation.
Okay. Okay.
So now I'm just building onto my foundation. Everything
Okay.
else is a plus, it's an add-on.
Yeah, man. In my opinion, it seems to me like you got a lot of wisdom, man. You got a lot of wisdom behind you, man. You got a lot of knowledge with how you move and shit like that, man. Tell me, is this all stuff that you learned from behind the walls, or did you have a little bit of wisdom before you got locked up and shit like that?
Um, I was raised by a lot of old heads, so I'm gonna say I grew pretty sharp before I came to prison. I ended up losing my mind on the street, thugging and drugging.
Hmm.
So I was pretty sharp on the street. I came from a pretty stable family. You feel what I'm saying? My father was there. My father and mother weren't together, but we was just exes away from each other. You feel what I'm saying? I done lived with my father, my grandmother. So I had a pretty stable upbringing. So I was pretty wise growing up.
Okay.
That it
So,
also comes with age.
right, right. That's what I was gonna say that as well. But tell me, what is the biggest lesson that you learned during these 18 years? If you can go back to yourself before you got locked up, what would you tell yourself?
If I were to go back to my younger self, I would tell myself, think before any movement. Take a second just to think. Just a quick second. Don't move. I used to move so quick off of my emotions. How I feel. Feel what I'm saying? I would tell myself to think. Play the tape to the end. Feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are the
And
consequences? I would learn more about the things that I'm doing. Like a lot of us, we'll be out there in the street, thugging and drugging, selling drugs or whatever we doing, and we don't know the consequences, or what we don't really know the consequences. You may know you're gonna get locked up, but for how long? What period of time? What you feel what I'm saying? We don't know.
protect your loved ones and stuff like that.
Exactly. I left two daughters out there who had to fend for themselves. And to see them doing great right now, it brings joy to my heart. And I just really, really recently got a sense of peace that I didn't have for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? And that was just me seeing my daughters were able to overcome obstacles that was put in their way, and I was gone all these years. They didn't use it. They used it as fuel instead of hurt.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's real right there, man. That's real. So what message do you have for your younger ones, man? Your daughters, nephews, grandkids, all that, man. Is that the same message you would give to them, or do you have another
Now,
message for them?
my message for them is the marathon is real, baby. I'm on the way, and we finna go all the way back where we supposed to be. Bring the family back together, man. A lot of us don't have the matriarchs of our families no more. We don't have the backbones of our family. I just saw you with your baby bottle. We don't have our strong black men raising our kids. Yeah, the mothers raise them, but you can't. Your son, mother can't raise him to be a man.
Real
You feel
talk.
what I'm saying? She
Real
can
talk.
raise him up, but she can't show him how to be a man because she never been there. He need his father to show him that. And we have so many black men who are not in their kids' life. I just told a guy the other day, I say, no matter what you do, try to keep writing. Yeah, the baby mama she may shun it. just keep on doing that. You have to have your mom take your daughter to the level. You feel what I'm saying? A birthday card just to show that you're still thinking about her. When she get older, even if you're still in here, she will remember it. You feel what I'm saying? But for mine, we finna get it, man. It's on the way.
Son, hey man, you almost home, man. I can't wait for that shit, dog. I want to do that first interview with you when you touch down at that school with you, man.
Listen, man, that's hands down, man. I got you, man.
For sure.
I got you. I just was telling my wife about the interview today, right?
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't did no couples interview? Y'all need to have a couples interview. Like, I don't know about what the hell that you got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I appreciate the idea and shit, man. Maybe we get some shit popping, man. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely figure some shit out like that. You know what I'm saying? I never even thought about no shit like that though. But I definitely appreciate that idea, man.
Oh man, no problem, man. That's what we're here for.
For sure. Tell me, man, is there anybody you want to shout out? You know what I'm saying? We approaching the end of the interview and all that, man. We about 31 minutes in.
Okay.
Is there anybody you want to shout out, show some love to real quick?
Man, only people I need to shout out right now and my brother G Money, Assalamu alaikum, rock man to Allah, brother Katu, and my partner AC.
Yes, sir.
Kati. Hip Hop Court, man. Y'all
Yes,
go
sir.
follow, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man. That love is real, bro. We gonna stay tapped in, man. We gonna stay working together and shit like that, man. Hey, I need some more of your opinions on these debates and shit like that. Cause y'all, you got some real dope opinions on that shit, man.
I'm here for you, man. Let's grow your brand. I'm here to help everybody grow. I want to see everybody win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we y'all don't win at the end of the day, cause this shit for us, man. You dig? Hey, man, I appreciate you. I'm gonna shout out to G Money as well. We all night. G Money, that's my motherfucking brother, man. I ain't gonna lie. Me and G Money done been working together how long? I ain't seen this nigga G Money since fucking 2011, bro. I haven't laid eyes on this nigga, but we done stayed locked in and stay making moves and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's just my brother, man, you know what I'm saying? Without him, a lot of this wouldn't even be possible. So, salute to my brother.
Only thing I would tell you, keep that genuine love, man, because it's hard to find, man. Genuine love, genuine support, keep it, because it's hard to find, my brother. Anything I can do to help grow the brand, man, I ain't nothing but a click away, man.
Straight up, man. Hey, I appreciate that shit, dog. We definitely gonna stay in contact, man, because we got a lot more work to put in, man, and we got a lot of good ideas coming and shit like that. I want to get that couples interview in, too. If your wife is definitely interested, hey, we get that shit right, man. All we gotta do is set that shit up, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Straight up.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna tell her to get at you. I'm gonna make sure she get at you.
I bet, man. I want to shout out to Sam. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, I want to shout out the fam, man. Shout out to everybody that does support the profile and shit like that, man. Everybody, motherfuckers tune in, man. You got people that tune in that don't say nothing, but they just like to watch what we got going on and shit like that. You feel me? It's love to everybody and shit like that. You feel me? We just going up more and more. You dig? Hey, I'm AC Cutty, Hip Hop Judge. You dig? That's case dismissed, man.
Case dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm out of here, man.